Welcome to another episode of the Donkeyman Show. I am here in Rowville at Donkeyman Records HQ and probably got about 30 minutes to live, but we're good. We'll see how we go. So make sure you stick through to see if I die or not. Today, I have someone who I've known for a very long time. Let's say very long time, but you know, since the start of the year, I met him at the Blue Tile Lounge. It was a gig that I believe you want to dichotomy through. And then from there, kicked it off a bit, and he ended up performing at the first show that we threw here out of the, I think it was a Cosmic Takeover, Mr. Congo, whatnot, and YTS Gucci Boi is in the house.
¡Órale, Donkeyman! El gordito con la guitarra. I'm the guatón with the style. Make you laugh then stay a while. Story sharp and rhythms bold. Donkeyman's worth more than gold. Baila mi gente con todo el sabor. El gordito manda, se siente el calor. Con fuego y ritmo la fiesta empezó. Welcome to the Donkeyman Show. Arriba mi gente, Donkeyman está aquí.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm honestly doing good. Blessed.
You good?
I'm glad to be back. It's
Fuck
been a
yeah.
while since I did the last performance here, but yeah, I love the upgrade in this new place.
Dope.
I love the vibe every single time I come here, man.
It's been it's been a while since you've been here, bro. Yeah, man. But you've obviously been busy.
Yeah.
You've just come off the back of your 100th performance, your 100th live show.
Yeah.
Do you remember what number the show was here?
Ooh, it was probably like 95.
Ooh,
95,
shit.
94, like around there.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So, and that was like March, April.
Yeah.
Which means you've done probably another 5 shows since then. So, when did you start performing live to get to 100 shows? Like, there's 52 weeks in a year.
I started since like 2018.
2018. And how old are you?
25 now.
25. Fuck.
Yeah.
No shit. So you've been doing it for a while. And you're fucking, honestly, if you ever get a chance to see him live, he's a brilliant live performer. Like,
I appreciate
you're always definitely one of the standouts of the night whenever I see you. It's fucking incredible
it,
shit. The crowd loves you. You always get people, like, you don't even have to ask people to come. They just naturally gravitate towards your show, which is fucking brilliant. There is a question that I wanted to get out of the way first, because you've mentioned a few people's names and you grew up in the Southeast.
Yep.
Last week, Bardicus, we found out that we went to the same school, and I have a feeling that we might have gone to the same school as well.
Yeah.
Me and Bardicus have known each other since last year, so it's insane that we only found out last week that we went to. So what school did you go to?
St. John's Regional
Oh,
College.
thank God. You went to St. John's.
Yeah, Regional
that's
College.
pretty wild, because I went to Nazareth.
Nazareth.
And like, we're talking about St. John's last time, but I mean, my mum went to St. John's. Fucking Michael's dad went to St. John's. It's fucking insane that you went to St. John's as well.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know if I know anyone from St. John's, especially not yours, but that's. I just had to get that out of the way. I don't think people really care what schools we went to, but I care.
Yeah, that's it. Because few artists actually few people came out of St. John's, like few artists that I had known, and also like people that own a clothing brand. Like one person that I would know really well. Like what's the clothing brand called again? Judith. Yeah. He came from St. John's too. So like a lot of people, like artists to people that own a clothing brand, they all came from St. John's. Like some soccer players, basketball players.
Speaking of clothing brands, completely different off topic, but you said that you just landed some fucking dope sponsorship deals with. Yeah. So do you want to tell us a bit about that? You were telling me on the way here.
Yeah. So the clothing brand is called Leroy. That's the pronunciation for it. It's like,
how do you spell it?
So it's Lerooi.
Dope.
Yeah. So it's a pretty dope clothing brand, because the crazy thing about it is I like fashion. So I like search for like random clothes, some things that I like generally like.
Yep.
So, and then I ended up at the store in Leroy, so like the store in Melbourne. So I was in the CBD just roaming around, ended up in the store. I was like, oh, let me start this place out, because I needed a jacket. I just needed like one jacket to complete my fit. Yeah. So then I went there. I got this white jacket that had like flashy, like kind of like was flashy, like whitish and it has a gray just a bit on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wore that jacket and I wore it to the what's it called? There was a show that we went to, me and Tensky. It was a tour for Justice Crew.
Oh, dope.
And then
Oh,
so I ended up doing a show in Taragan.
Taragan?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Taragan.
dope.
I was like the most random ass place to go to.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I went
Super
there.
country.
Is that
Yeah.
crazy one? Those heaps of motherfuckers there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
It was wild. I was like, all my days, like I couldn't believe it. So
Yeah.
Anyways, I wore the jacket for that night. It was all white outfit.
Dope.
So I just rocked it up. Anyways, got like mad ass photos. I came back to the store and I was like, I showed like one of the workers like stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like this is the jacket that I was wearing. I was showing like because they asked me like what do you do? I was like, I do music. So then I ended up showing like my stuff. Ended up on Instagram, and then I showed them. And then I kind of like went out, like I didn't come back again. I came back like a week later, and then I met up with this like wonderful lady that was working also there. She was like, "Oh, you should like do like ambassador here, like you should tag us on the page." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll tag you guys." So then I ended up tagging them, following them Instagram, and then like literally when I was going back home, I was in the transport. I was like on the train going back home. So I started texting the page. I was like, look, I want to become like ambassador clothing brand, and then they hit me up. They're like, oh, let's have a meeting on Monday. I was like just like that. I'm like, all right, sweet.
Yeah.
So I went back, locked it in on my calendar. I was like, all right, Monday, I gotta rock up. I rocked up Monday, came in early. Then the meeting ended up happening. I ended up going with my older brother. I told him, I'm like, yeah, look, I got this like a clothing brand like deal thing going on.
Yeah.
Like ambassador. And then when I went there, it was like first we were talking about like doing like ambassadoring. And then they're like, you know what, like, sponsor deal sounds better, you know. So because we got into like the deal, just thinking about like, yeah, I know like I like clothing brand, clothing brand, like Melbourne's clothing brand in general, like supporting clothing, any business, like any small business in Melbourne. But yeah, that's how the story end up, man. Like that's how we end up to locking it in, and now like I rock with the clothing brands, like from the designs, from everything. So like it just suits my style, and I reckon it will suit a lot of other people's styles. Like people that, you know, if they're like they rock with my fashion, then they'll definitely rock with it.
Dope. Shout out Leroy. Is that what you've got on your head?
Leroy, yeah, that's it. That's what I got on my head.
That's
right
what
now.
it is there.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, make sure that the microphone's close to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole drip right now.
Is it all Leroy?
I know. I got Leroy here.
Yeah.
I got Trapstar jacket, and I got the YTS. I got the merch.
Your merch?
For the shirt, for the 100
Fuck
shirt.
yeah.
Yeah. So I got the all green.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
So I got the merch for that. I'm just wearing the merch, and I got one of the pants from Culture Kings.
Oh yeah.
And then some shoes from Zara. Man, I rock with Zara. And yeah, some
Dope.
You know, just
You always look nice, bro.
Yeah, man. Just
bro.
appreciate it, bro.
But I noticed.
Yeah.
There's no Gucci, bro.
Yeah, there's no Gucci.
Where's the Gucci?
You know this crazy thing about it? Like, even though my name's like YTS Gucci Boi, I actually don't be rocking Gucci like that. I got a Gucci bag at home.
Okay, yeah.
But
Where did the name come from?
The name Gucci just like, it's one of those things. It came from like, me and my brother used to like go in this app called House Party, and everyone had like a nickname. He was when I was like Cozy Boy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I just went with Gucci. But before that, I was actually doing music before that. But it's not something that I didn't want to like apply to my name. I just put it as a nickname for the app. And everyone keep asking like, who's Gucci? Because I'll join the app and I'll never speak.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, who's this mysterious guy that just keep joining the app and never speaks?
Never speaks.
Yeah. So then people just started being curious with it. And then I actually went with it. I was like, okay, my name is now YTS Gucci.
Dope.
You know, YTS Gucci Boi, yeah.
And what's the YTS thing?
Just the YTS, like originally was like young trap star, because people like back in the days, like 2018, 2019, me and my brother used to go out a lot. Like not a lot, but like used to go out to like all the parties.
Yeah.
Even though it was like he was older than me, but like we used to go to every party, and then people just like they just know me for like going out, like partying and that, having vibes. And then the YTS came from like this young trap star. You know,
Young
just like
trap
one of the youngins, you know, one of the youngins just trapping with the older boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck,
So
dope.
it went with that. Then after that, like later on, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change it. Like I feel like I'm not that young trap star anymore. I'm more like young talented star. So
young talented star.
yeah. So
No, that's
I
what
just
that
converted the name as it's a part of a growth.
Yeah, dope.
Converted them as part of the growth. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And so it's a good shit, man. Good story.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good shit. It's good shit. So what's I saw that you've also started YTS Academy. What's that about?
Man, YTS Academy, it's one of my greatest vision, like of everything, like all the foundation of everything that I'm trying to do, according to my personality.
Yeah.
YTS is like is the piece, like the piece of piece of my personality.
Yeah.
You know, or something that I always wanted to like. YTS Academy is something that, as an artist, there's certain struggles that we go through.
Yeah.
Like studio, like studio-wise, finding studios connections, finding the right people to connect with, getting the opportunities. So YTS came from a part of like that part, like when an artist doesn't get that opportunity or doesn't know where to start or who to reach out to. I always wanted to like just like help artists that are developing or coming up for them to be able to get the same opportunity and for them to have the first start of like the run up. Like sometimes it's hard to like start something without having a run up stage where like you're like, okay, I just did my first show. Okay, then that's good. That means I can do another one, and I can maybe have like a profile, you know, to show the people that I can do another one.
100%.
So YTS Academy is just all about supporting and nourishing and getting people those opportunities that I wish that I got. You know, if someone came up to me and be like, hey, yo, bro, I rock your music, like your talent and that, let me put you on. You know, like it wasn't like that. Like when I was starting to make music, it was like, oh, yeah, let me put you on. But I knew one person that actually like looked after me well was Kamari. Shout out to Kamari, Burn City Studio. Kamari was like the GOAT. Like he's still the GOAT. Like during his time, but yeah, he's like one of the guys that like, look, bro, you got mad talent, bro. Just come to the studio. You don't have to pay. Yeah. He just like, you know, you just show out. Show out and do your thing. Yeah.
That's good, man. We need more people like that in the industry, giving an opportunity where it's not so much about the dollars and more about like actually helping these people. That's literally the reason why I built this place. Is 'cause when I was your age, same thing. It's like I'm been in the Southeast for so long, and it was like other than uni, how do I get into this industry? Yeah, because it was like, especially before social media. That was kind of mentality, is that you finish school, you go to uni, and that's kind of how you get into your career. And then The Voice and Australia's Got Talent came and all that, you know, Australian Idol. And then that was kind of like another avenue, but then it started to get it felt a bit more corrupted. They were like, they were selecting people based on other things rather than talent. And so it's like, well, I wish I had a place that I could go and drop $500 a month and have access to all this equipment. Cameras and help and people that know what they're doing, and without breaking my budget, without having to pay for it all separately. It's like just one place, you come and we teach you how to fucking do it.
That's it.
And that's kind of like where it came. So it's very similar to you, which is fucking awesome. And I'm more than happy to shout that shit out. YTS Academy.
Yes, sir.
I'll put it up on the screen to go follow it.
I appreciate it.
It's amazing, man. That's like, because you also you're studying at the moment as well.
I'm studying at the moment.
You're studying at JMC. How do you find that? You find that good? You think it's like, for me, there's a lot of pros, a lot of cons to actually starting at university. Like, what do you think is the biggest pro for you actually starting at JMC?
I guess like the connections, I guess like the whole process of everything that I do is always like the building the connection network, because you need to be able to connect people to able to, like, if you're chasing your dream and you do not have like you do not like reach out to the world, then it's gonna be like self-preserved. Like, you don't know where to start, even though you got great visions. You just don't know like who to reach out to, or someone else that might have like a vision that's close to you that can help you out with. And with the uni, it's just like, it's all connection. Like networking for me when I started off, and also the process of the theory of learning. Like, I'm not a theory person, but like it is what it is. Like, I might as well learn. And the original reason actually why I joined the uni, because with I wanted to like get a certificate. So then when my plan was like, if I establish YTS Academy as a learning center where people can actually learn, it's more than that. Also, like what I said before, like the opportunities, it's more like people can also grow. You know, like a growth place. People want to start up something, because everything that you do has a reputation. And you need to be able to like able to build yourself as a person. So I was like, you know, let me get my certificate, and then so I can be certified. So like, it could be like, okay, we got a certificate, and then later on, like, okay, let me go get some youth work certificate. So like, I'm just adding all the certificates. So 100%. Then later when I started up, then everything is certified. You know, like they can't just say like there's no shit. There's nothing.
The proof is in the the proof is there. It's like, I've done it. You know. So how do you think since going to JMC, how's your theory going? Now,
theory is going pretty good. Like, I did my theory part, like the simple things, and I learned a lot. Like from the.
So if I was to ask you, like, what's the key signature of F major? Would you be able to tell me?
The signature key F major? Man, nah. You know why?
Got him.
Because musicianship is the one thing that I don't like.
It's the one thing you need. Bro.
It's the one thing that it's the one thing that I need, but it's the one thing that I don't like.
Yeah.
Because like it's such like the theory of it. It just cook my brain sometimes.
It is, yeah. It's another language. Bro.
It's like another language that I never learned yet.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm not also afraid to tackle it. But due to like also if you're also hustling and then you're trying to do other things, you need like a certain focus, like a lot of focus into
sure,
it.
yeah.
And then I'm like just trying to balance it out, like the world. Tackle down the hustle on the side, and then also like focus on the uni.
Yeah.
So when the theory side comes, it's the toughest part.
Different,
But when it
yeah.
comes to like other stuff, like literally like learning how to like make a beat,
Yeah,
or
that
like
kind of,
you know like songwriting or all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's like my like
Different,
second
yeah.
nature.
Fuck yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, well, because you were telling me you want to learn guitar or piano. So if you start off with the piano,
Yeah.
you learn theory as you're learning.
Yeah.
Especially if you go through a teacher. Same. I mean, guitar's the same, but the difference with guitar and piano is that guitar have shapes
Yeah.
that you can use the same shape for any key.
Yeah.
Whereas piano, you have to learn every key differently because there's no shapes, you know?
Yeah,
Does that make sense? Yeah.
I remember when you performed, you had the guitar. I remember you did a show.
Yeah, bro.
When actually that show that you were talking about, you
Yeah,
were
Blue
like
Time.
crazy with the guitar. Me and my boy Tensky were like, hey, yo, this guy's crazy with the
Thanks,
guitar. And then I was another member, Laundry. I think Laundry.
Yeah, Laundry Bar.
Yeah,
That was for
Laundry Bar.
Reality's gig.
Yeah. You remember? Yeah.
Fuck
But
yeah.
yeah, that was a crazy. I was there like, oh, this guy's amazing with the guitar, and that's true.
First time,
Every single time. I was like,
conversation, I turned around. I said, sorry, but you fucking hear that
Yeah.
shit? What the fuck?
that's honestly what I'm saying. Like
what
I
I
was
do.
like, this guy's a legend with it.
Fuck that shit.
I was
That's,
like-
yeah, I don't even have to have my tits out for it. Bro. People come and look. We can't hear you. Got to talk in the microphone. Can't hear you, bro.
This guy's like, I was like, man, this guy's amazing, man, with the guitar. I was inspired. I was like, I want to learn how to play guitar like that. Damn.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you can, man.
Yeah,
You definitely
so-
can.
Yeah.
Like I practiced for a very long time, but I was telling you before, half an hour a day, and in 3 months you'll be like you'll be pretty proficient in it. It's just dedication, man. You just gotta fucking sit down, be disciplined with it,
And execute it.
and just do it because it's all muscle memory and memory. But you will be thankful for yourself when you do because it will. Learning an instrument will help your songwriting skills enormously. Like knowing
Yeah.
how chords work, knowing how all that kind of stuff works,
Yeah.
will help your beat making skills, everything enormously.
That's the goal, man.
Yeah.
That's the goal to have that add that to like as a part of my like, I guess part of my like talent.
Yeah.
Just like to have that on the side too. That would be really good. And
100%.
to have it like a second nature.
Yeah.
Type of vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I mean, people say that you can make it without knowing it, which is true. That people have done it, but it's just like, for me, if you live and breathe it, surely you want to know how it's all done.
Yeah.
Like, you want to know every single part of it. It's like I want to know how that, like, how did I get? Why does that sound like that? Like, what are the chords that make that particular sound? You know?
Yeah.
Fascinating to me. But you. So I'm trying to work out your management. You've got a manager that manages you, and
Yeah.
within that you've got yourself, Tensky,
Yeah.
OGB.
Yeah.
Someone is there someone else?
No.
or is it
that's
just you three?
That's it.
So how's that like? How did you connect with your manager? How did you like? Yeah, what's the story behind that? I think that's fascinating. Yeah,
Yeah. Shout out Savanica, Tensky, OGB.
shout them all out.
Like straight up, shout out to the gang, man. That's the family.
Yeah.
So how we all linked up, it was crazy because we actually known each other for like a year now. Like that ass. It feels
No
like we've been
shit.
knowing each other for like
Decades.
decades
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But originally started. Actually, the story started like this. I was having a performance.
Yep.
I was gonna have a performance, but it's gonna happen like I had like a performance happening in Brisbane, and then Savanica actually sent like I knew Savanica before then, like
Yep.
before Tensky and OGB. So she sent me like a performance opportunity, like someone like there's a flyer,
Yep.
and they're looking for like artists to perform. And I looked at it because normally like people don't like, you know, like send out like opportunity like, oh yo, like
Yeah.
there's a performance opportunity, like suss it out or that kind of stuff. So she sent it and I was like, oh. I replied back, I was like, oh yeah, appreciate it. I'll look into it. And I actually did look into it. And then the next day I went to the studio. Not like a week after that. I went to the studio, and then I was chilling in the studio, and I was like, oh, you know what? You should come to the studio, to Savannah Girl. And then she came to the studio. Like, that time I was recording a few tracks. I was actually trying to work on a new project, like an album. I had to finish up my album. So, and then she's like, oh yeah, I got a mate that he also raps. You know, like I think you guys will work together nicely. Can I invite him? And then I was like, yeah, of course, invite him. And then he came through, and I was Tensky. He came through, he came through the studio. This guy started rapping. I was like, bro, this guy's crazy, like for real. And I was like, this guy's crazy.
Tensky's
talented, like when freestyle, he was really good at freestyle. Yeah. Like he had the talent and everything. The nature of everything was just there. Like it was ready there. So after that, I was like, man, I'm having a show. Like I was like, have you performed yet? Have you performed before? I appreciate. His reply was like, yeah, he hasn't performed yet. He didn't perform. To remember, if I remember correctly, it's like, yeah, he didn't perform yet. So I was like, you know what, I got a performance happening, and I got about like 10 minutes, I think 10 to 15 minutes set. I was like, pull up through. You know, like pull up through. If you haven't performed yet, make this as your first performance, but it's gonna be like out of state. Are you willing to pull up to Brisbane?
No shit.
And then he was like, yeah, bro, I'm down. And then he stuck to his word. A week later, I had a performance, and then he actually pulled up through. And then when Savannah came through, she's like, yeah, we're coming through to come watch too.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, shit, you guys are down to support like that? I'm like, yeah, bet, let's go.
Fuck yeah.
We made it happen, went to Brisbane. But it's like a whole story, though. Like, when we went to Brisbane, when we going to Brisbane, we missed our flight. And then I was like, oh, man, this is dead haps. Like, I don't think I'm going to make it. And thinking, like, you know, feeling a little bit down. And then we ended up... And then Savannah ended up fixing the situation. So we ended up getting a flight again. So we caught a flight just before the performance, like an hour or 2 hours just before performing.
Fuck, bro.
And then we ended up made it, checked in the tally or whatever, checking the A&B. We straight away got to the performance, and we ended up doing it. And then after that, I was like, you know, these are my people.
That's the story.
Yeah.
That's the story of the road. That's a good story. That's the first time Tanksy ever performed. That's insane. And he's
literally.
That. Yeah.
And that was amazing, and he did very well too. Like he had the energy. This guy he already had it within himself. So yeah, he had it within himself, and I'm glad to see such a wonderful artist like himself like that. And then now that this guy's going crazy, performing everywhere, like he's just doing his thing.
He's fucking crazy,
man. Like I'm happy. I'm happy, you know, happy to see grow like that.
And he's young, yeah. He's 20 something.
Yeah, 23.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild. He's hopefully he'll be on at some point on this podcast. So I'd love to talk to him about it.
For sure.
But out of the 100 shows that you've done, like that's a pretty good story. But is there anything that stands out out of all the shows that you've done? Like, was there a particular show that you're like, fuck, this stood out for? Whether it was like somebody, I don't know, fucked it, or there was like just anything. Yeah.
Out of all the performances that I did, I think like the start of it was like probably like when I was performing like in the very far places. I remember I did a performance, I don't even know what number was it, but it was in Footscray. I did a performance, and I didn't have that much support back then. Yeah. Like deadass, like it was just like, I'm performing, I'm just going by myself. Yeah. If no one doesn't drop me anywhere there, I'm gonna take the transport, and I'm gonna make my way down. I'm gonna make the hustle happen.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. And regardless, like everything was happening in Melbourne with like all the crazy stuff happening in Melbourne. I was just too scared of anything. I was just like, okay, performance is happening. Where's it happening? All the way in Footscray. I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm going. End up going. Did a performance, and I was like a little bit shy, obviously. Like I was shy to perform, and then like also like looking in the crowd, you don't see really the people that your family members or like friends in general or people that you might know. They weren't there, so I still kept my head down to do my show. Yeah, you know, I kept my head down to do my show, and then made my way, got on transport, made my way back home. Yeah, bro. Yeah, so I guess like the process of just sometimes like doing it alone and just knowing that it's gonna be for the better later on in the future. 100%. It's like
it was just another practice.
Yeah, it's another practice. I'm like, so it was good discipline because all that trials and tribulations, it really made me to the person I am now. Man.
You appreciate it now when people show up.
Yeah.
Now it's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I stand up, yeah.
You need the bad. You need the bad so that you can really appreciate the good.
Yeah, that's it. You need the bad, and that's like the idea of it. So that's what I'm saying. YTS Academy, that's also part of it. So then no one actually don't have to go through that. Kind of like a shortcut. Yeah. And also in the same process, you can also learn. So you don't miss out too much on the trials and tribulations.
Correct, yeah.
So you need to like also like sometimes get put in positions like that. That's why sometimes when I see opportunities, I'm like, take it. small or big, man. Just take it,
Regardless, 100%.
regardless
Yeah.
of where. 3 people showing up, you're performing, do it. 1 person showing up, performing, do it.
Yeah.
0 people performing up, just perform just perform, man.
Yeah.
Just do your thing.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
And perform like there's like 1,000
Yeah,
people
perform
there.
like there's 1,000 people there. Yeah. It's just a good practice, and 1 person sees you performing like that, they're gonna rock with you.
And nowadays, all it takes is one social media post.
Literally, 1 social media post. Yeah.
So you just got to be on all the time.
Like for real.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like that's why child stars are so tormented, is because they're essentially gone into good straight away. Like they didn't experience the hard work that it takes to get to that position. They kind of like, I suppose, got lucky. They got into a big movie, and then from there it was like uphill. And so it's been good forever. And so they get linked into drugs, they get linked to all this shit, and you see them, they all crash out, when they get to 40 because they don't know.
Yeah, that's what I believe. Like speed work. And when music like started off, actually started off in the Southeast, man.
Yeah.
Like straight up, like in the Southeast, there was like a lot of artists from the Southeast came out. Like shout out to Gremlins, shout out to Jizz Fanner, Mike Wang, Kay, and some of the boys like in Gremlins. But yeah, there was like a lot of artists in the ends that actually came, like they started like all the music stuff like was happening before I even started making music. So they were like operating for a very long time. So like it's kind of like to have them like doing their thing, and that during that time was pretty cool to see. Growing up, I ended up linking up with some of them, went to the studios, and then started up studio sessions there, which was pretty cool. Honestly, it was pretty cool.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's good shit, man. How long have we been going for? 30 minutes. I'm trying to think if we open up questions to the lounge. Do you guys have any questions? The mic's over there.
Have any questions? Do you have any questions you want to ask me?
No, do you have any questions you want to ask him?
Oh, that's what I was like, what the fuck?
No, does the lounge have any questions
That
for
makes a
YTS
lot more
Gucci
sense.
Boi?
Okay. Cool.
Actually, I do have a question for you.
What's your question?
Like out of all the shows that you have done, because I know you've done heaps, and I've performed heaps in a few of your performances. Which one do you think is your favorite, like out of shows?
You know what's
you hosted?
interesting about that, actually?
Yeah.
The first show of mine that you performed at, the one at Nevermind Bar, when we met.
Yeah.
That was like my last show until the one I threw last week.
Yeah.
That was my last show that actually felt super pure. All my first shows were amazing, and then that show was amazing, and I met obviously so many of the people who are like my close friends. I mean, motherfucker, you were my birthday and shit. You've been in my home.
No, for real.
But yeah, I think, when you go through you've been doing music longer than me. You know, when you go through such a massive life transition, and then your music represents that.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden you're like, shit, I'm not in the same place that I was in. You know what I mean? Like, and I can feel that, and it doesn't have the same essence. And you know, it's like with venues too, the different venues to go with shit. Yeah. Laundry Bar. Were you at that show, right? Did you perform at that show?
I was there in the Laundry
See,
Bar.
bro?
Yeah.
I threw that show. I seriously couldn't even really tell you who was on the lineup because it was such a stressful night. Maybe don't put the name of the venue in there because for real, it was such a stressful night, and I had to do so much. So it is until now that I've been like, oh, that last show I threw, that was the essence of my shows. I was pure, stress-free. The venue was amazing. All the artists just came through, and there was no pressure. So to give you a favorite show, it's so hard because it's been there was such a massive gap, where I haven't thrown a show since January. Shit, I managed to throw whilst I was in the country, from the moment I threw my first show, I'd thrown at least a show a month, I think. It'd probably average out to nearly a show a month. Yeah. Because I threw 10 shows, and it was over about a course of a year, And so I think my favourite show, in a way, might be the one I just did, because it's that return, and maybe now I understand how to maintain that essence and what I need. And I have my whole new group of friends now. Rather than it being this thing where I've got all these motherfuckers I don't really know, or who I know for reasons outside from being my heart. So that was my favourite purely for the fact that it's the beginning of the rest of the shit. Are you coming through? Are you going to come through to November?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for
sure. You should come up for a couple tracks.
I'll be there. And I'm down for it.
You're gonna come
just let me know. You know the deal. Just the dates and all that. And
I think is Tensky on? Tensky's there.
Tensky's on. I think that
that means I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna probably put him at the start. Because he's my boy. I'll be like, sorry, bro, can you go at the start night? But if y'all can get there at that time, we can all drive in together anyway. But perform. You don't have to go on the post or whatever. I'll just. You come up, you come up.
Yeah, I'll definitely pull up and so
everyone come through, the whole crew then. That'll be Tensky will be there, you'll be there, OGB. She said she was down, I haven't heard from her since, but All the crew, this is the shit, yeah? These why these shows are so important because it's just the homies. Like, this is not some transactional thing. And when there's money,
it's free entry, bro. Free entry, come on.
You know what? The Beast, bro. I want to say shout out to the Beast because the thing about the Beast is that it's just a free entry motherfucking show, right? So we're not able to make big bucks out of this thing. But that's not always the point.
That's
and when it's always the point, this stress factor gets involved with it where you're monetizing the thing you love. And we already do that with our own individual music by releasing that music, right? But when we start to do that with live music, something that I believe to be a fundamental human right, for us to gather as a community and experience music together, it's a fundamental human right. You know, it's like food, water, shelter, love, music.
That's it.
Right?
That's what you gotta be.
I got fucking goosebumps saying that, not because of no poeticness of what I'm saying, but because of how aware I am of that being the truth. And you know, lockdown, the economy, all of these different factors have made it that the place that we live, and I'm sure it goes for a lot of Australia and maybe a lot of the world, it's become so difficult. Somebody said it to me once that the only place that you can be for free is like a park. You know, that's why that's why you just hang out in the grass and you hang out in the park. Think about it. Like, that's why when you're in high school or when you're with the homies, that's why you hang out in the park. And even now, you go to a lot of places, you have to pay to use like a bathroom. Like in Europe, you got to pay to use the bathrooms every go. So even there, it's not even really free to use that unless you want to take a shit on the lawn.
I never.
Yeah, so you got to pay to take a shit in Europe. Yeah, bro.
For real?
I'm not even fucking with you. So I think that having this opportunity, right?
That's white
it's like,
people
okay,
shit,
when we want to have, like, because we've got 10 to 20 people on these lineups, right? So we're not making money from this, but that's the exact thing that makes it real because everyone who comes on has to actually love music because no fake motherfucker who's just out there to get money and get fame is willing to come on a show for those, you know, without those set circumstances of, I'm going to make like $500 and I'm going to like, there's going to be 300 people there. No, the people who show up and the people who come on stage, not only are they talented, because that's inevitable, because if you love what you do, then you've got talent behind you. But they love what they fucking do and it's evident. And then everybody in the crowd who shows up, they have the freedom. Think about the amount of people who wouldn't come out because they can't justify $20 to every, it's not just $20 for every place every night. It's every single different place in one night. You go out, you go to 4 places, oftentimes you're paying like $10 to $20 entry to every single thing. You know, motherfuckers want to support their friends, but I know personally in my own life, shit, I can't afford $80 to go to all my homie shows every week. Fuck no, I can't. You know, so this shit's just real and it's raw and it's beautiful.
I mean, it goes back to what you were saying with your show that you went to, where you public transport from here to Footscray. Nobody showed up. You still did your show and you went back.
That's the love of it. Like,
doesn't matter if you're
like what you said
paid.
before. That's like the one thing that I always like been sticking to as a person. Like, I don't care. Like, I did it like during like all my performance time. I did most of my performances literally for free, and I didn't care. But it was like, for me, it was like never the money. It was mostly like it's all about the music. You know, like the music is running, the venue is nice, the music is flowing. I can able to like create without disruption and all that kind of stuff. Then I'm cool. Like, don't worry about like the money. Nah. It's like I just love just doing what I do and able to show out in front of people and just like kind of like do my thing and also like watch other people do their thing. It's beautiful. That's the environment.
And see, if you didn't think that way, if you didn't think that way, I guarantee you wouldn't shine as bright as you do. Because if you always rely on something artificial or materialistic to validate your love of this art, then you're always stepping further away from just being purely in love with your art. And when you are that, and when that's what you go out for, you go out for the connection and you don't go out for the money. You often find too that, I don't know, I think I wasn't paying attention, but I think I overheard you saying something about how you can make it without even realizing. Did you hear you say that? Yeah. I think so. I think sometimes too, without realizing, when you're a person who's not focused on the money and on the fame, before you know it, you're actually doing crazy shit. Like my like 3rd performance ever was at Esoteric Festival. I don't really fuck with Esoteric. It doesn't really exist anymore anyway. But to perform for like my 2nd time at a festival that was my 2nd ever big festival, where there was like 10,000 or 8,000 people there the year that I did that. You know, it's fucking wild. That's crazy. But I didn't think of it like that when I did it because I just met these homies and they were really good people. They really appreciated my art and they asked me to come up during their sets. I Jimi Hendrix that shit actually. I ate like 10 tabs of acid. I don't do this shit no more. I haven't eaten acid in years, bro. No word of a lie. I haven't eaten acid since like after my dad died.
That's
I was
real.
like, fuck
That's
it.
real.
I ate like 10 tabs of acid and didn't sleep. Went on stage next day in front of hundreds of people. still no shoes, wearing the same fucking trackies from the night before. It was wild. And I had lost my voice at like 6 a.m. too. I got all these like magical hippie wizards feeding me these like elixirs and shit to try and get my voice back. I'm there like necking honey, like.
Necking honey.
Yeah,
put
deep
that on a
throwing that
t-shirt,
shit.
bro.
Deep throwing that shit. And anyway, I get on stage, I just tell everybody, I'm like, yo, I've been partying way too hard, but I'm gonna sing for you anyway. That's literally how it starts. And then my second song, kid you not, freestyled with a band. None of us had met each other except like the person who said it had met all of us individually.
Yeah.
And his guitarist had obviously met like some of us. But the drummer, this other a drummer, me, a dude on a flute, bro, and he just given us all this chorus at individual times. Anyway, I'll show that video one day. It's pretty fucking good.
That's fucking dope.
That's pretty
So
dope.
yeah, moral of the story is you go really far and you do really big things, and then you realize that you don't have to be famous to sell out. As soon as you start doing music because you have to be paid or because you have to be anything, because you have to be something rather than just because you want to do it and because you love doing it, you're already selling yourself out. I mean, shit, I performed a song recently. Remember that?
That's gonna restrict you. That's gonna.
I'm like, you know?
That's also gonna restrict you from like opportunities. You know, it's gonna restrict your opportunities. That's when the ego grows in and all that kind of stuff. That's why like money involved in talent and things that are pure, it ruins it. Money's a corruption. Depends like how people use it. Straight up.
For sure.
You know, it depends how people use it. Other than that, yeah, I feel like, you know, like the story you told, that's real. Like that's actually real. Like you just kept it real as hell. Like, you know, rock up to the stage. Like, hell yeah, I just partied last night.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can even call that shit partying. Who the fuck is 10 times acid? I mean, that's crazy. I look at that shit now. Like, it's only like 2 years ahead from that, bro. It's not even, I think that was like, no, it's 2 years ahead. And I was like, holy fuck. Who does that shit? Anyway.
Yeah.
Reality never dies.
I ain't got no
does
regrets,
that
though.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, reality never dies, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know the shit I know if I ain't sometimes in my life eating like 10 times. So you wouldn't believe it. I think I'm actually my best self after not sleeping for a day, because I don't shut the fuck up. When I haven't slept for a day, there's not so much energy, so the words are a lot more articulate. There's less of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
10 times acid can be good for me.
Who knows?
Shit.
I'm scared of the demons now, bro. I don't know. I never seen them. I never seen the demons, but you know, I don't want to go there. You see people that have eaten too much acid? Fuck that shit. I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
I said I don't want to be like that.
Do you know what I mean though? Everybody knows motherfucker who's eating too much acid. I ain't trying to be like tripping out constantly in the corner. Like, fuck that shit.
Fucking oath. Well, we don't condone, don't pay for drugs, you know. Become a rapper and get them for free the other day.
Yeah. You get it for free.
I want to take this opportunity to say, shout out artists like this in the scene. This has been a really beautiful episode, watching from the side. You know, these conversations, I hope that they reach the world, because this is really important. This is straight. This is behind the scenes in the rawest form, actually talking, you know, about what it is we do, why we do it, how we became who we are. So appreciate you for coming out.
No
and know
problem.
that the people that you see on here, we all truly know each other. We're not just like people who have messaged each other on Instagram. Like, we grew up in the same ends. We know the same people. Like, you know.
But if you don't know us, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, you know, and we're growing this family constantly.
I recommend, you know, if you're watching this, reach out for sure, because this is some real ass people, like straight up, like real ass people that I'm glad to meet you guys in different aspects, like, you know, like how I met you, how I met Donkeyman, you know, like just like everything. Like the first time was me just being amazed with your guitar performance, you know what I mean? And with you, like the fact that you're running your shows, you're putting people on, it kind of like remind me as a person that what kind of goal that we share, the same mindset and in that aspect. So reality never dies. You keep it real. Yeah, I like that. I like real.
Do Enrique.
Ricky, man, shout out. Hey, Ricky, I just met you today, man. You see, the guy was just chilling, man, just bullying out, like, bro was blazed out, eyes red. My boy was like, yeah, what's going on? Yeah, but hey, it was nice meeting you too, man. You know, he's a chill ass dude, man.
Yeah. He's repping my fucking merch.
Oh, yeah, let me see that.
Exclusive.
There we go.
This who you're about to see right now, right here.
Straight
this
up.
is the blood cousin of
Yes,
our boy
sir.
Donkeyman. So
That's the blood cousin, man.
So he's kind of a mascot in
You
a
know,
way.
that's a root cousin right there. You
There
see
it
that?
is.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, no, go in front of it and I'll just make sure they can see you.
DonkeymanRecords.com.
Yep, turn around.
Yeah.
Put your face down. No. Put your face to the camera.
Don't bow.
Yeah.
Fuck
Nah,
yeah.
that's
And shout out November 7th.
Shout out
Both these
November 7th.
motherfuckers are gonna be on stage.
November 7th, I'll be there. I want to come as a mysterious man. You never think I was gonna perform, then I want to be like, boom.
Damn straight. Only people who watch this podcast will know.
November 7th.
Fucking oath.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come through. Or don't. And if you want to be on the lounge, so we've set up this lounge area. If you want to be in the lounge in the next episode, let me know. You can sit down.
Come be on the crew, yo.
Yeah, fucking oath. You can chill, watch the podcast
there's
episode.
you're not allowed to
interact.
be you're not allowed to be the type of motherfucker who just sits in the corner on their phone.
No, you got to
Talk
ask
anybody.
questions, bro.
No, I'm kidding.
the
You
point.
don't maybe don't put that in. I don't want to make anybody feel shy. No, fuck that shit. Leave your phone at the goddamn door.
Yeah, we're going to look up your phone.
Don't be on your phone. Put it away.
Absolutely. All right, I reckon we've been going for 45 minutes. It was a good
Like,
episode, bro.
subscribe.
Appreciate it. Thank
Comment.
you
All that
guys.
good shit. Make sure you follow YTS Gucci Boi on Instagram, Spotify, all that good shit.
Yes, sir.
For
For any
fashion,
shows,
for music,
everything.
for lifestyle.
Check
This
out
motherfucker
Leroy.
a G.
You got any shout outs you want to go?
Yeah, I just want to shout out to all the, like, in general, just shout out to all the artists out there. Like, if you're new, old, or you've been doing the game, just keep doing it. Like, straight up. That's never counting the years. Never count the years, because you count the years, you're just counting yourself out. Like, straight up.
100%.
And just keep, like, doing it until you die. Yeah, do it until you die, because that's just the facts. The facts that are out there. You know, if you're starting new, man, I just tell you, don't ever think that you're not good. You're good. You're good. If you have something in your mind, you're being creative, you're already good.
Fuck yeah.
You know, straight up.
Straight up.
You know, just do your thing.
Damn
Do your
straight.
thing. And if there's a lot of people to reach out, man. People like Congo, Donkeyman Studio, man, like with like all the recordings and even shows opportunities, man. Reality never dies, man. All of you guys are amazing. You know, good aspects to the music industry here, like in Melbourne. I know the Melbourne's not really good with the music industry, but we're gonna create that shit.
Fucking oath.
We're
That's
gonna,
what
we're gonna
do.
create the doors.
Come in that motherfucking
We're gonna create the
industry,
doors,
yo.
man. Forget about the industries, man. Tell them,
We are the industry now.
man. Tell them to eat ass,
Someone
man.
call that motherfucking industry. Then they're picking up their phone.
Straight up. Forget about the phone. I ain't even want to ring their phone no more. I'm gonna make this shit happen. They're gonna call my phone and I'm gonna decline that shit.
Damn straight.
Yeah,
Fuck.
On God.
straight up. That's
They're
how it's gonna
fighting
happen.
words.
Yes, sir.
If anyone wants to reach out from Spotify or Warner Brothers, let me know and we'll put you on the podcast. We'll talk
Yes,
about it.
sir. You heard?
All right, you heard it here first. Peace. Thanks for listening.
¡Órale, Donkeyman! El gordito con la guitarra. I'm the guatón with the style. Make you laugh, then stay a while. Story sharp and rhythms bold. Donkeyman's worth more than gold. Baila mi gente con todo el sabor. El gordito manda, se siente el calor. Con fuego y ritmo, la fiesta empezó. Welcome to the Donkeyman Show.